Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Joel Domingo, professor in the School of Applied Leadership, and I want to welcome you to MAL 563, Philanthropy and Strategic Fund Development. This course is part of the nonprofit leadership emphasis here at CDU, and it's my goal that students in the program not only learn the basic elements of leading nonprofit organizations, but also come away with understanding some of the best practices from current research. The goal of this class is to give you a sense for the world of philanthropy and fund development. While there are elements of learning about fundraising, that's just a part of it. And a bigger goal is to understand the big picture of the importance of resources to a nonprofit organization, what it takes to secure resources and become sustainable for the long haul. As I mentioned, this is also a very practical class, and some of the assignments will have you evaluate a real-life fund development experience. If you've been with me in other classes, it's great to have you in class once again. For those that I'm meeting for the first time, just a quick background. I've been in several leadership positions in many nonprofit organizations, ranging from education, community, civic, and political organizations, as well as social service and faith communities. I've served as a volunteer, a board member, staff member, and even an executive director. And with a subject like philanthropy and fund development, I've also spent time as a nonprofit development officer. So many stories will come from firsthand experience. Throughout this course, I'll have these wrap-up videos which will review the main concepts from the week and preview the week ahead. I'll also comment on things I've observed both in the discussion threads and the assignments. One thing that I like to do in these videos, especially when important assignments are due, is to give you some small tips on what I'm looking for in the papers. One thing that I also like doing in my classes is what I call having a professor meeting. It's a chance to connect, to review the material, and ask any questions regarding the class or anything about the program. This is done via Blackboard Collaborate for up to an hour on the weekend. I try to do this a couple of times during the term. It's optional and not required, but I find that students like to touch base and get the opportunity to connect more personally. Think of it as digital office hours, and you can come and go as you please. I'll set the first one up in a few weeks, and I'll let you know when it is in an upcoming announcement. And the other thing is, while you are on the professor meeting sessions, I sometimes have called it a professor hangout, and if you want to have drinks and appetizers while you're on the computer, that's certainly fine with me. In week one, as is custom, we'll get to know each other through the student introductory assignment. If you want, I've also given you the option to complete this and other discussions via multimedia, a voice over PowerPoint, or even a video like this if you so choose. We'll start off by reading about what the nonprofit leader's role is in fund development and get some good discussion around that. In the supplementary material here in Module 1, there's a really good TED Talk video from a gentleman named Eugene Cho. He's a nonprofit leader from Seattle. He started an organization called One Day's Wages. What Eugene does is he talks about what the root of the word philanthropy means. I highly encourage you to view that, and it'll give you some great perspective on what this whole thing about philanthropy is. One final thing from me, as in all my classes, is that I hope you have fun in this class. Philanthropy at its heart is about people, and thus nonprofits and philanthropy go hand in hand. I'm always available for your questions, your comments, and concerns, so don't hesitate to contact me. That's all for now, and I'll see you online.